Well, Project Veritas releases a new report demonstrating extensive ballot harvesting and the potential for voter fraud in Minneapolis. One America's John Hines caught up with the communications director for the group to learn more about the situation.
Neil W. McCabe, communications director of Project Veritas and Project Veritas Action, thank you for joining us on One America News.
Very glad to be with you, John.
Project Veritas has been in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it seems like you have discovered there through this undercover camera technique some ballot harvesting and, in essence, vote fraud in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What seems to be going on?
Project Veritas investigators uncovered a ballot harvesting ring in Minneapolis that takes advantage of the underprivileged immigrants and the elderly. This is something that people have talked about for years in Minneapolis, but this is the first time it's been documented on video, John.
Apparently there's a hidden camera in the car of someone who's driving around bragging that he has 300 ballots in his car. And these ballots obviously are not his own ballots. He got them from somebody else. What's the story with that as far as you can make out?
Liban Mohammed is a ballot harvester, and these are not hidden camera Project Veritas videos. These are his own Snapchat videos that were posted on his Snapchat profile, which were captured by Project Veritas investigators.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Wajida gaarigaygu waa buuxaa. Waxaas waa absan ballot salka yaala. Soo ma jeedid. Fiiri. Waxaas oo dhan soo ma jeedid. Waa buuxaa gaarigayga. Waa buuxaa yaala. Waxaas kullu waa Jamaal Usmaan way. Fiiri. Fiiri. 300 clear maanta soo dhacday oo Jamaal Usmaan.
Liban Mohammed is known to people in the community for doing this, and law enforcement has known about ballot harvesting accusations for years. So this is the first time that it's actually come to the fore in press. This is the first time it's come to the fore in the press. It's outrageous because I think the most outrageous thing is that Minnesota law restricts you to holding only 3 ballots, so that, you know, perhaps a family member or whatnot. So when he says he has 300 ballots in his car, that is 100 times the legal limit in Minnesota.
Is there a connection here between the 5th Congressional District member of Congress, Ilhan Omar, and this activity that you have on tape of ballot harvesting and alleged or apparent voter fraud?
A Project Veritas undercover journalist interviewed a ballot harvester as he described how his own ballot was harvested by operatives who he said were from Ilhan Omar's political operation. They ordered the ballots for him, they came to his apartment, and they basically filled out the ballot for him and then mailed it in. And so we have not yet established a direct connection, but there's certainly overlap between people involved in Ilhan Omar's political operation and people involved in ballot harvesting. It's just we have not yet made the direct connection.
Is there some indication that someone on her staff was perhaps involved in ballot harvesting or potentially in voter fraud, do you think?
One of Congresswoman Omar's staffers, Ali Issei, has been very active in her political operation, and he associates with the ballot harvesters. And there's tremendous overlap inside the Somali community in Ward 6, which is really at the heart of Omar's political base and that district.
Neil McCabe, the communications director for Project Veritas and Project Veritas Action, thank you for talking to us on One America News. Good to catch up with you.
Great to be with you, John. Thanks for having me.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.